Good morning, folks. My name is Curtis Chandler, and I am president here at PFL. We hope that everyone had a great weekend. The Dow closed higher on Friday of last week, but down 261.12 points week over week. The S&P 500 closed higher on Friday of last week, but was down 58.28 points week over week. Nasdaq closed higher on Friday of last week, but lowered 270.28 points week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures traded higher and are expected to open up this morning 74 points. Oil prices settled higher on Friday of last week and higher week over week. WTI traded up 64 cents per barrel on Friday of last week to close at $87.51 per barrel, up $2.49 per barrel week over week. U.S. commercial crude inventories decreased by 6.3 million barrels. Week over week, U.S. crude inventories are 4% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories decreased by 2.7 million barrels week over week and are 5% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventories increased by 700,000 barrels week over week and are 14% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane and propylene inventories increased by 500,000 barrels week over week and are 18% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices closed at 69 cents per gallon, up 4 cents per gallon week over week, but down 40 cents per gallon year over year. WTI is poised to open down 51 cents a barrel from Friday's close. Total North American weekly rail volumes were down 6.28% in week 34 compared to the same week last year. 6 of ARR's 11 major traffic categories posted year-over-year increases, with the most significant increase coming from motor vehicles and parts, which was up 14.47%. The most significant decrease came from grain, which was down 19.14%. North American rig count was down by 4 rigs week over week. U.S. rig count was up by 1 rig week over week, but down by 127 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 632 active rigs. Canada's rig count was down by 5 rigs week over week and down by 23 rigs year over year. Canada's overall rig count is 182 active rigs. Overall, year over year, we are down 160 rigs collectively. Folks, we've been watching a few things out there for you. We are watching DAPL as it continues to fight for survival. PFL received a call from a consultant last week asking us if the Dakota Access Pipeline was shut down, could enough rail cars be brought on to fill the void? This is not the first time we received such an inquiry. People have called us in the past about Enbridge Line 5. The answer is no way. It is suicide. Consumers are already being pinched. Rail cars are tight and construction costs for new cars are on the high side. Inventory levels are low on pretty much every commodity. And in case you haven't noticed, there's a war going on there against conventional fuels, and refiners, producers, and rail shippers are getting relentlessly squeezed, and other countries are laughing at us. Why federal authorities would even consider shutting any pipeline down is troubling, let alone letting new ones not get built. $4 gas at the pump is going to look cheap unless we get our act together quickly. On Friday of last week, federal officials released a draft environmental review of DAPL, but said they're waiting for more input for deciding the future of the line's controversial river crossing in North Dakota. See PFL's rail report for further details. We are watching the SDB, who address revenue adequacy of the Class 1s and reciprocal switching. See PFL's rail report for further details on that one. And we are watching some economic indicators. It is that time of month again. In today's report, we touch on the latest and greatest economic data, including PMI, industrial output, and capacity utilization, the latest U.S. employment number, consumer confidence, GDP. See PFL's Rail Report for further details as it relates to today's podcast. In addition, we highlight the latest refinery runs, latest import and export numbers for all petroleum-related products. Petroleum rail cars were up week over week. Read all about it in today's report. We, of course, have quite a few detailed graphs and charts for your viewing pleasure, 19 of them this week. Also, in every weekly report is the latest and greatest on what cars are available for sale, lease, or sublease. Please call PFL today for all your rail needs, including storage, leasing, subleasing, car cleaning, repairing, flaring, nitrogen generation, and transloading services. We have some space opening up in St. Louis. We have found it an excellent return on lease location to all Class 1s and have guys on site for cleaning repairs right now. So no mobilization fees. They're all waived, folks. Call us today for further details on that one, and we hope you have a great, safe week out there. Thank you very much for listening, and please pass on our report to whoever you feel appropriate to do so. Thank you.